Hey guys, it's Neil with The Verge. I'm here outside of Apple's new iPad event where a lot of things happened, but virtually none of them were actually surprises. Apple started with the Mac. They released Mac OS X Mavericks. Big surprise there is that it's free instead of costing $29 as it usually does. Mavericks has been out for a while. There's really nothing surprising. Some big highlight features include Finder tabs, multiple display support. It's a little bit better with memory, and Apple claims it'll actually increase your battery life on a notebook. Apple also updated the MacBook Pro with Retina display. The 13-inch model is kind of the big news. It's now just $12.99, has a much faster Haswell processor with Iris graphics, which would actually let the processor run that beautiful Retina display. And it's a little bit thinner and a little bit lighter than before. The 15-inch is basically the same design, also has a much faster Crystal Well processor with Iris Pro graphics and an optional discrete GPU if you want that. Apple also updated a bunch of its apps. iLife and iWork are all new across the board. They've been redesigned to work better with iOS 7. There's a few new features in the mix. And most importantly, they're free, which is a big strike against Microsoft, which doesn't have a free version of Office on the iPad, and a big strike against Google, which doesn't really have the full featured set of media applications on Android quite yet. Apple also revealed the pricing and availability of the Mac Pro, which they announced at WWDC. The cylindrical, ultra-powerful Pro computer will start at $2,999 and be available in December. Lastly, of course, the big news here is new iPads. Apple replaced the existing iPad with a new model called the iPad Air, which is basically the same design as the iPad Mini, but way bigger at 9.7 inches. Same Retina display, new A7 processor with the M7 coprocessor inside. Really beautiful, really light, really thin. You kind of have to hold it to understand just how light and thin it is. Apple also added the Retina display to the iPad Mini, which is basically the same as the iPad Mini with the Retina display and now the A7 processor as well. That model is $399, so Apple's staying on the high end with its tablets, and they're really betting that people will pay a premium for the iOS experience and a huge ecosystem of tablet apps. Overall, it was a very iterative set of updates for Apple, nothing surprising, nothing we didn't see coming. The iPad Air is beautiful, it is very light and very thin, but we've been waiting for Apple to take a big step for a few events now, and I'm hoping the next time we come to California, we'll see something daring from the company.